Welcome in, VOD watchers, to Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. We're starting with the prologue because a lot of people recommended I play Ground Zeroes before I touch Phantom Pain, so we're gonna do that. This is a Twitch VOD. I'll be talking directly to a Twitch chat as well as answering to alerts. If you don't like that, I am so sorry. I am very, very excited. I've got some scars that chat told me to put on my face today and a little eye patch, and we're gonna play some Metal Gear Solid 5. Here we go. Let's read this, right? For us, there is no victory, Snake. There lived a man who was a legend among mercenaries, a man who put together a formidable unit of soldiers of fortune, long before the advent of private military companies that dared to call itself a nation. A man who, his nation at his back, made an enemy of modern capitalist society and the world. This is his story. Known by code names such as Snake and later Big Boss, he proved himself as an agent of U.S. Special Forces Unit Fox. But a certain incident spurred him to part ways with the military, and he is said to have roamed the world's war zones as a gun for hire. The music is awesome. In 1974, Snake and his partner Kazuhiro Miller were running a small mercenary outfit in Colombia when they were visited by a man claiming to be a professor from Costa Rica's University for Peace. According to this professor, there had been several incidents involving a mysterious armed group in Costa Rica, a country without a military of its own. The professor was accompanied by one of his students, a girl named Paz, who had been abducted and assaulted by the group. The professor and Paz were offered to hire Snake to drive the group out of Costa Rica. However, Snake saw through their deception and in an instant. The professor was actually a KGB agent, and the armed group in question backed by the CIA. The Cold War was no stranger to such overseas clandestine operations between U.S. and Soviet agents, but the CIA's motives were a mystery. Paz had escaped from one of the CIA's group facilities, and with a cassette tape. On it was the voice of the woman known as the Mother of Special Forces, the Boss. With a popular song from 1973 playing in the background, it was reasonable to conclude that the recording was made recently. Snake was stunned. The Boss was supposed to be dead. What was she doing in Costa Rica? The Boss was Snake's mentor and the only woman he ever loved. But 10 years prior, Snake was forced to take Boss's life as part of a mission. A bitter memory that still haunted him. Despite realizing that she simply could not have survived, Snake was unable to turn the professor down. Telling himself he was intervening as a deterrent for the defenseless country, as well as to honor the virtue of Paz's name, Peace, Snake departed for Costa Rica. Once there, he ran into a unit of the Sandinista National Liberation Front that had fled Nicaragua. After rising up against the pro-American Somoza regime, these rebels had become targets for the CIA group, who killed their commandante and left their unit in shambles. Snake rescued the Sandinistas and invited them back to the mother base, the new offshore base of operations provided to them by the KGB. The fallen commandante's children, Amanda and Chico, saw something of their hero Che Guevara in Snake and grew to idolize him. This triggered a rapid expansion of Snake's forces. However, he was still no closer to discovering what the CIA was really up to in Costa Rica. Snake then encountered Huey. Boo! A wheelchair-bound scientist being forced to work for the CIA. Huey revealed the CIA's terrible plot. They were developing a system by which, following radar detection of an enemy nuclear launch, an AI would analyze all available data and automatically execute a retaliatory nuclear strike at appropriate targets. Although designed to increase the power of nuclear deterrence, Coldman, the CIA's Central American Station chief, planned to actually launch a nuke to demonstrate the effectiveness of automated retaliation. This demonstration was only 5 days away. Snake rushed to the development lab to stop their AI from being completed. Upon infiltrating the lab, Snake was greeted by the voice from the tape, that same voice of his lost mentor, but this was in fact the voice of the retaliatory system's AI. Its developer, Dr. Strange, had selected the Boss, the so-called greatest soldier who ever lived, as the AI's intellectual model. However, succumbing to personal obsession, Strangelove had deviated from the research's original purpose. Not only had she reproduced the Boss's voice, she was on the verge of bringing her psyche back to life in the AI form, driven by a bizarre love. What if the Boss could truly be revived in every detail, if only in AI form? Snake hesitated as Strangelove's idea touched his sense of loss. His guard down, Snake was immediately captured. The Boss AI was complete, and Peace Walker, the nuclear-equipped walking battle tank housing the retaliatory AI system, went active. Snake fought in vain as Peace Walker prepared to fire the nuke, but in the face of catastrophe, it was ultimately a machine that saved mankind from nuclear annihilation. the boss AI sank Peace Walker to the bottom of Lake Nicaragua, stopping the launch. With the crisis behind him, Snake took advantage of his recent mobilization to continue Mother Base's expansion indefinitely. Snake understood that the AI had acted to save the world, but that it did not change the fact the system based on the boss's mind had chosen at last to lay down its weapon. As a weapon himself, Snake felt the act to be a rejection of his life. Undeterred, Snake and Miller invited Dr. Huey and Strangelove to Mother Base to develop Metal Gear Zeke, a bipedal weapon that eventually equipped with a nuclear warhead, suddenly making their unit a nuclear power. Meanwhile, Mother Base took in Paz, already an orphan but now left without even her KGB benefactor, following the end of the crisis. However, this was all engineered by an intelligence agency known as Cypher. Under Cypher's orders, Paz got close to Amanda, Chico, and the others while exploring more and more of the base. Secretly plotting to hijack Zeke, her objective was to use the weapon as a bargaining chip to force Snake into becoming the military arm for Cypher. Paz's attempts failed when Snake defeated Zeke, and she was thrown beneath the waters of the Caribbean. It was only then that Snake learned Chico had fallen in love with her. Oh, a diary she kept while on the base was discovered several days later. It revealed a young girl torn between serving Cypher and following her heart. That's sad. Perhaps due to Paz revealing the existence of Snake's nukes to Cypher, the International Atomic Emergency Agency contacted the Mother Base to request that it agree to a nuclear inspection. If word got out that Snake's unit had a nuclear weapon, it would face severe criticism from around the world. But Huey, acting on his own, informed the IAEA that Mother Base would allow the inspection. His reasoning was that as long as they kept Zeke and its nuke hidden from the inspectors, they can demonstrate to the international community that they were not a threat. The option to call off the inspection having expired, Snake and his men reluctantly got preparations underway. Meanwhile, Amanda deployed to Cuba to assist the Sandinistas, learned about Paz had survived. The timing could not have been worse. She survived! Suspecting her of turning her back on the organization, Cypher had captured Paz and was interrogating her at a U.S. military base on the southern tip of Cuba. Chico learned of this and set out to save Paz by himself. It was not long before a radio message from Chico reached Mother Base saying he too had been captured. What? Legs! With an idea as to Cypher's true identity, Snake could not allow what Chico and Paz knew to fall into their hands. Furthermore, if he could rescue Paz, he might be able to get information from her that would help fight back against Cypher. This is such loud music, I'm sorry. On the eve of the nuclear inspection, Snake made the decision to leave for Cuba. Got it. So, Paz is alive, was taken by Cypher. He wants to take Paz back because he wants information that Paz could have. Chico's in love with Paz. Amanda's back down there too. Period. That's all we really need to know. Rescue Mother Base member Chico and high-value target Paz from a U.S. naval prison facility and escape the mission area by chopper. Targets Chico and Paz. I didn't know that we were gonna I didn't know we were gonna be interacting with characters from Peace Walker. So Peace Walker, you kind of have to play. In an era when the world was still divided into East and West, the boss, the mother of special forces, and hero of World War II defected to the Soviet Union. Yep. A Hideo Kojima game. Dogs. Written by Kojima. By Shio Murata and Hinari. Sorry, I can't read them too fast. Is this Cypher? Chico?
She told us everything. Don't worry, I kept my word. She didn't suffer long. Here. You earned it.
Oh, Chico looks so cool in this kind of graphics.
How's it feel to play the traitor?
I think I've heard this
No
guy's
more war
voice.
games. You're a real man now, soldier.
Ricardo, Chico, Valenciano, Libre, Young Volunteer, and Shakes. Frick. Chico.
Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
Is that Zero? This is cool.
Ten days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean fisherman who
Miller.
found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No, I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil. And
That's
out of
weird.
U.S. legal jurisdiction.
You sound so
The
different.
upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
That's Snake, right? That's weird.
One of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved's bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side.
This is awesome. I think that's Zero. He's busted. He is busted.
Trojan horse is in.
Skullface, commander of the XOF, identity unknown.
Pirate crackdowns are go. Move!
Never mind, I don't think you're Zero. You are so creepy looking. What happened to you? This is sick. The graphics are so beautiful. Like, this is such an upgrade from Metal Gear Solid 4. And Metal Gear Solid 4 is gorgeous, but
So who's the other target?
That would be Chico. He's being held in the same area as Paz. Last radio contact was 40 hours ago. Find them both. Bring him back alive. Enter the compound from the south cliff. Secure Chico and Paz, then report back from the rendezvous point. send a chopper from across the Cuban border. You should be back at Mother Base in time for lunch. You'll probably just miss our guests. The only catch is you go in solo.
That's fine.
The politically
We can
sensitive
do that. We
nature
do
of
that
the
all the
mission
time.
needs backup is not an option.
Fine. I like some alone time now and then.
It sounds so different. Dude, it's giving Solid Snake. I have to see this with my eyes. It's giving Solid Snake.
I'm in front of the prison camp.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Snake, a
Kept you
former
waiting,
hero
huh?
once known by the name as Big Boss. Kept you waiting, huh? Ah! I talked over him! I'm disrespectful! I'm so sorry! Dude, that's sick!
Chico and Paz are being held in an old unused part of the compound. Get inside and head northeast.
Mission info has been
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel. Your binoculars are equipped with a directional microphone. You should be able to listen in on whatever they're pointed at. You should try listening in on those soldiers. Even casual chatter could reveal something in a place like this. It's a guard. Don't let him see you. Avoid combat whenever possible.
How do you hear them? I don't hear them.
All quiet? Those new guys. You see their choppers? Who are they with?
Beats me, man. Green Berets, SEALs.
Those ain't no jarhead birds, I can tell you that. Some paramilitary setup?
Well, some of the guys are saying... You know what? Best we just drop this, right?
Sure.
It's like being with an old friend. Because Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta was my first Metal Gear Solid. Sorry, my hair looks crazy. And it's like seeing an old friend. It's like seeing an old friend. It really is. Like this is my original Snake, so it's kind of nice seeing him again in this kind of graphical setting. He really kept you waiting. Dude, I had to play so many games to get to him. I had to play so many games to get to Snake. I love Solid Snake. Don't get me fudging wrong, but you guys know. Your first Snake is impactful. I like this recon thing. I really want to make sure I mark every soldier I can. It's cool. I think that's it. Oh, wait. There's a guy up there. And he's looking right at me. Hey! A friend you've known for 2 months? You don't understand. Hi, Heavy Boots. Alright, am I good? Wait, we can go in.
That's the refugee camp. I hear it's where they hold refugees from countries like Cuba and Haiti. Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there.
Alright. Naked Steak was such a lovable pup. Now look at him. He eats concrete.
If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster. You can use your iDroid to check all sorts of operational data. The map, objectives, the target's locations. It'll help a lot if you let it.
So readying your weapon left and right. Nice.
I've sent VIs of the targets to your iDroid. Take a good look. Open the menu tab.
I don't
then
know
select
LT.
mission
What is LT? I'm not trying to.
info. From there you can view targets' photos or check other visual information.
Sorry, I'm playing on a PlayStation
This is
controller.
the
It's
transmission
Xbox
we
controls.
intercepted. Chico's call for help.
Snake, it's Chico. I need your help. Cypher's holding me on a U.S. military base in Cuba. Basic's here too. We're at the prison area on the coast. There's some cages to the east of a big building. East an old grassy facility. That's where we are. Help me, Snake.
Wait, this is
Their
awesome.
lives are in your hands. Get Chico and Paz out of there.
I heard about Paz's tapes.
Yeah. Why do you think she'd leave him behind? And that diary?
Whatever it was, her commitment was wavering. That much is clear.
So she was leaving clues to help us.
No way to know for sure. And the ocean's not giving her back.
November 4th, 1974. At the outskirts of Barranquilla, Colombia. Contact with Big Boss successful. Zadornov posed as my professor, but Big Boss took one look and knew he was KGB.
This is Paz.
However, he does not seem to suspect me. To him, I am just a peace-loving student and another victim of the CIA. We asked him to drive the CIA out of Costa Rica. To him, this means betraying his country. His forces are smaller than anticipated. They drift from place to place with nowhere to call home. That provided us an opportunity, so we seized it. Zadornov offered them a plant off the Costa Rican coast to use as a base. As expected, Miller jumped at the chance. Although initially reluctant, Big Boss came around when Zadornov played him the tape. All because the voice on it sounded like his mentor, their boss.
Wait, it's cool that you can play them while you move around, but it's still quite difficult to focus because my brain wants to listen so much. I don't really want to move around.
Naked Snake, the man who once saved the world from the brink of nuclear war. Awarded the title of Big Boss for his service. He later became a mercenary, abandoning both his title and his country. To him, that honor was steeped in the blood of the boss, the mentor he was forced to eliminate. Exceptionally charismatic, he possesses unparalleled combat and intelligence-gathering abilities. His only discernible weakness is her. This operation hinges on how effectively we can exploit that.
The boss.
Kazuhira Miller is Big Boss's lieutenant.
Miller! Woo,
Half
woo,
Japanese,
woo.
half American.
That's the bro.
He once served in Japan's self-defense force.
He's the homie.
Though he and Snake first met as enemies, they discovered a common bond and together built their private
Hi,
army,
Unknown.
with Miller directing business and administrative affairs. He comes off as shallow, but his true intent is hard to read. I must be careful. All that is clear is his infatuation with Big Boss.
He's very infatuated. They're gonna kiss.
With East and West fighting over its control, Central America is now the most contested region on Earth. CIA Central American Station Chief Coldman has developed Peace Walker, a fully AI-automated, fail-deadly nuclear launch system with which he aims to reignite the Cold War. Snake's new objective in Costa Rica is to prevent that. Zadornov's, or should I say, the KGB's plan is to play the two sides against each other, turning the entire region red. Not one of the three parties realize they're all just pawns in Cypher's hands. Cypher watches all.
Cypher watches all. Everyone is in love with Big Boss. I'm doing great, Unknown. Thank you for asking. And hi, Gyro.
Mother Base has developed rapidly since being established in the Caribbean Sea. They recruit more personnel daily, and already their mercenary services are turning a profit. Big Boss's leadership and charisma, and Miller's business acumen drive this impressive growth. Furthermore, joining forces with a faction of the FSLN has expanded their power even more. They have even commenced their own weapons development program. All is proceeding according to Cypher's will. I could not be more pleased.
So if you don't play Peace Walker, all of this is gibberish. But I understand all of this so far.
Snake's pursuit of Peace Walker led him to an AI modeled after the boss's thought patterns. It was incomplete, but somewhat ironically, making contact with Snake was the necessary finishing touch. Meanwhile, the scientist behind Peace Walker's locomotive control, Huey, defected to Snake's army.
Yep.
His presence has greatly accelerated weapons development at Mother Base.
Yes, it did. He's good in R&D. He's like A in R&D or something. Hi, Big Schmidt.
I failed to anticipate Coldman's madness, but nuclear war was averted. However, this was only after the boss AI on board Peace Walker sank itself to the bottom of the lake in what could be likened to suicide. The boss laid down her gun, choosing to sing for peace instead, and Snake, himself a gun, parted ways with her. In doing so, he reclaimed the title he once abandoned. He is Big Boss.
Dun, dun, dun.
Zadornov has been detained. Since this leaves my cover identity without a guardian, the Mother Base staff has taken me in. I am now better placed than ever to monitor their internal affairs. Everything continues to unfold according to plan. The developer of the boss AI, Dr. Strangelove, has also come to Mother Base. With her and Huey's expertise, they can now develop a weapon capable of matching Peace Walker.
Peace Walker.
Development on the bipedal weapon is now complete. They call it Metal Gear Zeke. It stands there like some sort of mystical guardian. The soldiers gaze on it with pride and reverence. Big Boss has elected to arm it with a nuclear weapon. As an army without a nation, they seem to feel the need for a deterrent against whatever the world might pit against them. It is a dangerous gambit. Why do such a thing? Their nuclear strategy differs from the Americans and the Soviet Union. The superpowers deter attack by revealing their nuclear arsenals to one another. Snake and his men know that if they were to go public with this, the whole world would unite against them. Business would dry up overnight. So they do not plan on revealing the nuke until necessary. This ace-in-the-hole approach is their idea of a nuclear strategy. Wielding a deterrent, all the while unable to reveal its existence. I wonder if Snake sees how vulnerable this makes them. Yes. Hijack Zeke? Yes, I did indicate that to be our leverage. But I cannot imagine his agreeing to that now. But did you not raise them to safeguard your governance without borders? No. I have not forgotten. Cypher watches all. Yes, things are proceeding, but modifying Zeke has not proven easy. I am using Zadornov to buy some time. No, I have not forgotten what you said. However, well, forgive me for asking, but This is you I am speaking to.
Which is
Isn't it?
who?
Cypher?
Just Cypher?
I must. I will fight Big Boss. The world must be ruled by a single will. To defy Cypher is a fate worse than death.
I don't know about that. And these are all mission tips.
This is a one-man infiltration mission, boss. Equipment is the bare essentials. Anything else will be OSP. The target location is a prison camp on a U.S. military base. Your only backup will be one extraction chopper. Your number one priority is remaining
Yeah, we know this. I know this too.
Snake, yesterday we received official communication from the IAEA. It says, it has come to our attention that your organization recently purchased nuclear fuel from Uzbekistan authorities. We request permission to inspect your facilities.
What a load of bullshit.
Yeah, they're after Metal Gear Zeke's nuclear warhead. I'm betting this is payback from Cypher after Paz's leak.
Using the UN.
There's no telling how much influence they have. But the IAEA can only do inspections in countries that are party to the NPT.
And we're not a country.
Exactly. We haven't signed a safeguards agreement with the IAEA over peaceful nuclear use, and we're not obligated to report any nuclear material we have, nor information about any nuclear facilities. The IAEA has no authority to inspect us.
But despite all that,
that nuke's our last line of defense. We don't want to announce we have it until the world is preparing to wipe us off the map. Until then, we let everyone think we're just a private army with conventional firepower.
what's Huey's take?
He's doing
The problem's how to hide the nuke in Metal Gear. But I gotta tell you, he was all for it.
I see. But there's no way we can have the IAEA poking around here.
So what do we do?
Thank you.
Ignore them?
Send them an official letter of refusal. Say that we're a private organization and we've done nothing to attract this suspicion.
You got it.
Dude, he's so different now. Like, the way he talks, the way he moves, like... He's so hardened. He's like... He is a weapon now. Hello, Clemency. I just like Boss. I like to be like Big Boss.
We finished Zeke's waterproofing reinforcement yesterday. The day after tomorrow, we'll be done installing the main depth control tank, the compressed air tank, and the attitude control propeller pod.
Huey.
If the underwater test goes well, next week we'll try the 300-foot seabed depth.
Drop the act, Huey. How did we end up agreeing to the nuclear inspection?
Yeah, why? We didn't want to.
Because after you sent that letter, I told them. After careful reconsideration, we agree to your request.
Why?
And frankly, we should be inspected. This is our chance. If they come and go without discovering the nuke, we can tell the world we're clean. Of course, it's risky, and we'll have to make sure everything's perfect, but it'll be worth it.
Will it be?
Huey, can they do an inspection without going through the Board of Governors?
We contacted the IAEA's admin branch, and they said there's no record of us being brought up at any of the board's meetings.
I'd say probably a preliminary inspection to determine whether we should be referred to the board. So it's bound to be a small inspection team, and they won't be here that long. Don't worry, leave everything to me.
Has the media gotten wind of this?
Yeah, 2 major Western networks want to do stories on us. I planned on saying yes.
What? You want to broadcast this place to the world?
That's why I agreed to the inspection. This is a golden opportunity.
For what?
We can use the media to prove to the world we don't have a nuke. Besides, even if we said no, it would just be delaying the inevitable.
Kaz, our hands are tied now. Start getting the place ready.
Thanks, boss.
Don't get the wrong
don't
idea.
thank me. We
You set
literally
it up
have
so that
to.
any more changes of heart will arouse suspicion, that's all.
Yeah.
Zeke stays, but we'll have to move all other AFVs to shore. Any potential troublemakers can go with them for some mandatory R&R. Sound good, boss?
Just
Sounds
do
fine. Damn, Huey. Like, we literally had a whole plan. Why did he do that without asking? This guy's sus. I've been saying it from Peace Walker, and I'm gonna keep saying it. And don't spoil. Huey's weird. Huey's weird.
About the inspection, what do we tell the men?
The truth. What else?
The one thing we don't need to worry about is anyone here spilling the beans about Zeke.
Good point. What about the Sandinistas? There's still quite a few of them left on the base.
I hate to say it, but it won't look good having Soviet bloc personnel here. The problem is, moving a group that size in a hurry would look even worse.
At least Amanda's on assignment in Cuba. They'd recognize her. She should stay put for now.
All civilians save Huey will have to return to their countries.
Even your Parisian?
Of course. We'll get her whatever paper she needs.
Cecile!
Dr. Strangelove's departure came at a perfect time. The less Zeke-related staff here, the better.
Wait, she left?
Why?
That's right. You were away on a mission.
Why is she gone?
She left last week.
Why?
There's nothing cooking in AI weapons research, and Zeke is complete. There was really no reason for her to hang around.
I'm surprised Huey let her go that easy.
Yeah, his crush on Strangelove was never much of a secret, huh? He followed her everywhere while Zeke was in development. Boy, would she get pissed. But he does have a lot on his mind right now. I've got bigger issues to deal with. That's what he said.
That's the spirit, Huey.
Yeah, I agree, Grim. He definitely wants his name in the lights, or history, or something of the sort. I just thought I would make a huge impact, impactful decision without telling anyone because I'm the main character comment trope. Yeah, that's how he's acting, I agree. Hi, Just Out. Welcome in.
10 days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
Crazy.
She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean fisherman who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No. I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil, and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved's bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher.
We need to grab her.
If she's still alive, we need her on our side. If not us, who else is gonna rescue that bitch?
When do we do it?
The inspection comes first. We'll deal with us afterwards.
Do the men know?
Word has started to spread. The information came from Cuba through Amanda. One of the base personnel used to belong to El Frente. I'll tell everyone we don't concern ourselves with the survival of enemy spies. We need them focused on the inspection. And if we get her back here and she isn't cooperative, there's still plenty of room for her in the ocean.
Works for me. What about Chico?
Bro, Kaz hates her. Kaz hates her. Kaz hates her.
Zeke, and he blew it. He's carried that guilt ever since. Kid really did care about her.
Chico, it's hard to say how he'll react.
Have Amanda call him out to Cuba. He shouldn't be here right now.
Good idea. They haven't seen each other in a while. Little time with Big Sis and he'll forget all about you-know-who.
Pass. They love each other. Thank you for the stream streak, Wicked Shifty. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Kaz is all about loyalty and hates betrayal. That's true. That is true.
What? Still no sign of Chico?
What's going on?
It's Amanda in Cuba. Our resupply package arrived, but Chico wasn't with it. Relax, Amanda. I'm sure he's just exploring Havana or something.
What?
First time in the big city. Could have gotten carried away.
What?
Cos, wait. The boat Chico was on, did it stop anywhere before it got to Havana?
Yeah, it had to refuel at Santiago de Cuba. You don't think... Oh, shit. You gotta be kidding me.
He got
does this
taken.
now?
It's 60 miles from Santiago to the prison camp. Chico used to cross the mountains with the older Sandinistas like it was nothing. He'll make that in 3 days.
Yeah.
Still, even if he does find his way there.
You know how reckless he can be. Chico thinks we've abandoned Paz. That's why he's doing this.
We'll start by having
he
the
ran
intel
away.
detachment in Cuba look for him. We can't let him be captured.
There's some cages to the east of a big building. East an old grassy facility. That's where we are. Help me, Snake.
It's a setup.
We have no choice.
It is a
Yeah,
setup. Like,
if
this
Chico
is a
talks,
setup.
he could blow the nuke cover
He's
up.
their
We
Trojan
can't hold
horse.
off until the inspection's over.
When can we be ready?
It'll take at least 16 hours to confirm the flight path and prep a bird. The intel unit has started reconning the area.
Sounds like I'll have to miss the inspection.
Boss, we'll just have to send someone else to get them out.
No. I'll go.
Yeah, Chico and Paz would only take orders from you anyway. We can't go taking on those Marines at the base head on. It's gotta be off the radar, and it's gotta be you.
It's gotta
Hold
be
down
me.
the fort, Cos.
So is me. So is freaking gotta be me, right? Hello, Dan. Welcome in. Snake just laying there in the rain playing all these audio calls. I'm sorry, Snake. We'll start just right after one more.
Snake, you can forget about civil liberties where you're headed. God only knows what they'd do to you if you got caught. Do not let that happen. The Cubans leased the land to the U.S. as a gesture for helping them gain independence from Spain. The deal remains in effect until both countries agree to dissolve it, or the U.S. abandons the land.
Okay.
That's why America still operates the base even after La Revolucion.
Okay.
Problem is, it's leased land.
Meaning it isn't American soil, so the U.S. Constitution doesn't apply there. That allows them to withhold its civil rights protections.
Yeah, that's Uncle Sam's excuse. The area was originally only for detaining refugees from countries like Cuba and Haiti. But a few years ago, the CIA and its like started using it as a black site. Enemies of the state are renditioned there and subjected to extreme forms of interrogation.
Oh.
You can bet Cypher had a hand in that.
Because there's
As
no
you'd
rights
expect,
protecting
American
them.
and other Western human rights organizations aren't allowed anywhere near the place.
Oh, human
what
rights.
happens there disappears down the memory hole.
Oh.
Who knows what they're doing to Chico and Paz?
I'd like to interrogate her ourselves. But if worst comes to worst, make sure she's dead. Chico, on the other hand, we have to bring back. Fast. He knows too much about us.
Cos?
The area is surrounded by mines placed by both the U.S. and Cuba, making escape on foot impossible. You're heading into the Lion's Den, Snake. Don't take this one lightly. Come back in one piece.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. We've now listened to all the tapes. It's time to go in hard. Well, no. There's still more? Well, this is music. That's sick. That's cool. No, there's still all the Paz's diary entries. Are those really important? It's lore, never done. Gives insight to her motivation. Alright.
As of today, I will be living here at Mother Base. Now my real trial begins. Zadornov was paying my room, board, and tuition, but he has since been captured. I told the man that with no more money from the KGB, I could no longer afford school. He bought my story, and when I said I would be willing to work, he took pity on me and let me stay. For some reason, Miller really pled my case.
Because he cared
That was
about you.
helpful, but the man is still a fool. His men are no better. They think their training makes them strong. But
does.
that kind of strength is nothing in the face of true power. And better yet, they wait on me hand and foot, believing I am just a schoolgirl. Looks like I won't be working too hard after all. Just today, while scouting out the living quarters, I saw a group of them in the corner of the deck making a fuss. Going over for a look, I saw they were feeding a kitten. A bunch of grown hard men, and they're the ones acting like schoolgirls.
Okay, grown men can feed cats and like animals. Thank you. Actually, that's a really cool thing.
Look, isn't he cute? What is wrong with them? Disgusted, I just nodded and smiled. I must stay in character after all.
Girl.
I indulged their chit-chat for a few moments. Then one of them asked me to give the thing a name. They had just taken it from its mother. I named it Nuke. I improvised some nonsense about how our compassion for living things can help prevent wars.
Naming a cat Nuke is crazy.
The men gave me a little fish. I held it out in my palm, and the kitten happily ate it up. What a pathetic, feeble creature. It sickens me. Today, Chico invited me to go fishing with the soldiers. I suppose finding one's own food does have its merit, but I prefer not to be involved in such a degrading task. And their prattling on about fishing being fun is nonsense. I'm not here to find playmates. Nevertheless, distasteful as it was, I went along in order to maintain my cover. Chico thrust a fishing pole into my hands, and we went up onto the deck where several soldiers had gathered. They welcomed us warmly. With so few women aboard Mother Base, I'm treated like a princess. No one suspects I am neither a teenager nor a student. It was nice and sunny, with a gentle breeze and waves. As I cast my line and waited for a bite, the soldiers began to ask me all sorts of questions. As always, I answered according to our predefined scenario, feigning a smile. As I sat there feeding them lies, the fish began to bite, and the soldiers began to focus on their prey. Chico had his bait stolen by a fish, and got so angry that he stood up and nearly fell into the sea. Everybody laughed. It almost made me want to join in too. At some point, I got a bite myself. The instant after I felt that first gentle tug, the fish yanked the line with astonishing strength, and I let out a cry of surprise. I thought he was going to be huge. It was my first time fishing, and I was a bit flustered, so the soldier beside me helped by supporting the pole from behind. "Reel it in," they shouted. I nodded, turning the handle as fast as I could. I wondered what kind of fish lived below the surface, and thought back to the deep sea dives I had to do as part of training. Those were difficult days, but I remember finding the multicolored fish gliding through the water incredibly soothing. After a hard fight, I pulled it up. To my surprise, it wasn't even half a vara, rather anticlimactic. But I wasn't doing it for fun, so I wasn't the least bit disappointed.
Sure, girl, sure.
Luke was hovering nearby with an expectant look on his face, so I gave the fish to him.
Right.
All in all, a thoroughly wasted day.
Sure, girl. I think it sounds like copium. I think you had a good time fishing. And you gave that nice little cat a fish, and it's kind of cute, and you kind of like it, and you're full of it. Also, like to point out this whole, I'm going to record myself even though I'm a top secret mission. I'm going to record everything I ever felt or wanted to do, and I hope no one finds it.
Preparations are coming along nicely.
Oh, we found it.
No one suspects me of being the one to let Zadarnov out of his cell. Today, Amanda and I taught Cecile how to make gallo pinto. It is a simple home-cooked dish consisting of black frijoles mixed with arroz.
Right.
It is well known throughout Central America, not just in Costa Rica.
Okay.
So it is no surprise that a Nika like Amanda would be good at making it. But I was raised in the States from a very young age, and can hardly even remember my mother's gallo pinto. Having to make chit-chat with that clueless bird lover and the so-called revolutionary was excruciating.
Was it?
And, clueless or not, I wanted to be especially careful around Cecile, the one who actually recorded that tape. Thankfully, Miller and his men seemed to believe I mistook the tape I found for one my friend made.
Oh.
In any case, one can never be too careful. Anyway, the three of us minced garlic and herbs, then cooked them in a pot with frijoles we'd soaked overnight.
I knew that story was weird. I knew that story didn't make no sense. Hi, Islander.
While waiting for them to cook, we sautéed onions and arroz in a frying pan. Cecile worked the frying pan according to Amanda's directions, but seemed a bit glum. She does have a knack for cooking, though. She is French, after all. We added water to the pan and watched the arroz begin to steam. While we waited, Amanda shared memories of her mother with us. They had been separated because of Simosa, but the taste of her mother's cooking was still fresh in her mind.
Aw.
When the frijoles were ready, we drained the water, stir-frying them with the rest of the vegetables. Quite a complicated process for home cooking. Nonetheless, it kept them occupied. The longer we sat and talked, the greater the chance of my arousing their suspicions. With women, it is not enough to just bat your eyelashes and giggle. It takes a lot of effort to divert attention. When the arroz was done cooking, we folded it into the frijoles and added salsa.
Guys, you guys writing this down? This is a recipe. We're all gonna make this together later.
As it simmered. At this point, for some reason, the conversation turned to romance. Why does it have to be that way whenever women get together and chat? Cecile fancies herself to be well versed in such matters and gave Amanda all sorts of advice. It was harmless enough, until, to my irritation, she began pestering me whether there was anybody I liked. Not right now, I said, trying to dodge the question. But she pressed on. It's Snake, isn't it?
Oh my god.
I gritted my teeth and played it coy. Maybe. Cecile nodded and giggled. He is pretty sexy, isn't he? What a ditz. It's all I can manage to just survive.
If a girl thinks someone's hot, it doesn't mean they're a ditz. They just think someone's hot. Oh my god.
Man has never once crossed my mind. I have no interest in that kind of man. Soon enough, a rich aroma began to fill the room. The gallo pinto was ready. New came over and rubbed up against our legs, looking for a handout. Unfortunately, it was not the kind of food a cat would like. We let a few of the soldiers have a bite, and then headed off to the mess hall. The home-cooked flavor we'd achieved was a big hit with the men of MSF. Not that we are trying to impress them or anything. Even I could manage a dish like that. Snake enjoyed it too. Let me make this absolutely clear. I have no interest in that man.
She huffs so much copium. She's such a little liar. She's like, oh my god, ew, cat. But she keeps bringing up the cat every damn diary. She keeps bringing up the damn cat. She's like, we made food, but the cat couldn't eat it, sadly. Like, very defensive. That's why you took so much interest in whether he enjoyed the gallo pinto. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the hell, this girl? Also, I saw Gildor's chat. It was funny. He said, I like Snake. I think Snake is hot, and I'm a ditz. Made me laugh.
Football, or soccer as it is known in the States, is extremely popular here. It has not caught on yet in the US, but it has legions of rabid fans all across Latin America. These fans can get so rowdy that it is commonly believed El Salvador and Honduras went to war in 1969 over scuffles in a soccer match. In reality, tensions between the two countries were already high. The match was merely one of the sparks that set them off. But these people are so passionate about this sport that the story seems plausible. Predictably, many of the soldiers here are fans. They have apparently divided themselves into Costa Rican and Nicaraguan teams and started playing each other. To play, you need a ball and 2 goals. The R&D team built and set up simple goals on the deck. I had absolutely no interest, but Chico insisted that I come and watch. It was not a proper match by any means. The pitch was not even regulation size, but the players and spectators alike got pretty excited. They banged empty cans and shouted cheers through the handmade megaphones. It almost felt like carnival. Huey, the referee, blew a whistle to start the match. The soldiers' training has left them in excellent physical shape, but they lack the honed skills of professionals and their play was quite rough. Midway through, one of the men collided with another. They started shouting at one another, but Huey stepped in. I thought we had forsaken our countries, become one with the earth, he said, quoting Snake. We're not competing for national pride here, and we are not fighting for the good of any one country. This is not a war. Soccer is a peaceful sport, am I right? The soldiers nodded. They know the pain of war, and they share Snake's vision. Perhaps that is why all this resonates with them. Team Costa Rica was down a man, and somehow I was picked to fill in. Costa Rica had the advantage up until that point. I suppose Huey wanted to keep it balanced. The soldiers agreed with Huey's call. Maybe the Costa Rican players felt an even matchup would be more fun, too. I could not be bothered to run at first, but chasing the ball out there in the hot sun, I was soon drenched in sweat. Before long, I found myself actively seeking out the ball, partially out of desperation. I picked up a loose ball deep on the opponent's side of the field. Even though he's Nicaraguan, Chico cheered me on, yelling, "Go for it, shoot!" I launched the ball as hard as I could, only to have it blocked by the keeper. Disappointment only increased my determination. In the end, I didn't score a single goal, and Costa Rica gave up its lead.
Thank you for the follow, Choco-shan. This girl and her, I didn't care, but I'm doing it all. It's almost like she's worried that Cypher will find these tapes. And so she's speaking what she thinks they'd want to hear, but is also divulging in what she's doing. So in a way you have to feel bad for her because she's working with this, like, these people that know everything, right?
It was really close, though. We congratulated each other on a good match and sprawled out in the shade on the deck, exhausted. The ocean breeze felt so nice on my sun-soaked body. Nuke came over. It is one of his favorite spots.
That's the cat.
And stretched out next to me.
She loves that cat.
And together, we watched fluffy white clouds drift lazily across the clear blue sky. It was lovely out today, so I decided to sun myself in a lounge chair up on the deck when Strangelove came up to me. Despite the heat, she was in her usual long sleeves and pants. I waved at her. She looked away and mumbled, "Hello there. Fancy meeting you here." I asked if she needed anything, feeling her eyes creeping up and down my body like she was savoring it.
Girl, this is supposed to be a child.
Finally, she swallowed and said, "You have such beautiful skin." Bewildered, I shook my head and said, "No, not at all. I had heard rumors that she was a lesbian, but she couldn't be after me, could she?" She continued to stare and said, "No, it is beautiful, but you must not let yourself get so tanned." And then she took my hand in hers. "What is wrong with a little sun?" I asked, trying to cut the conversation short. But she shook her head violently. "No, you mustn't. A young lady should take better care of her skin." She was acting strangely now, as if aroused. She lectured me on the perils of tanning, how it ages skin, causing wrinkles and spots, and in the worst cases, even skin cancer. I knew already that tanning could cause spots, but I thought only pale-skinned Anglo-Saxons had to deal with that. Having a scientist tell me it causes aging, though, that spooked me a little. If I am to keep playing the teenager, I will have to start paying more attention to my skin. Sensing my anxiety, she took a small tube from her pocket. She said it was the sunscreen she always used. She told me to keep it. I didn't know what to say. I was more than happy to take it, but exactly what were her intentions? Was she merely being nice? Or is she really into me? Either way, there was no reason to refuse, I suppose. I have undergone training. An out-of-shape woman does not pose any real threat to me. Having power means not being afraid. It is the same on a global scale. A country with nukes can dictate terms to a country without them. I thanked her and took the tube. Then she offered to put some on for me. She squirted some lotion onto her fingers and began rubbing it into my chest. It happened so suddenly, and I was so taken aback that I did not even think to protest. She caressed my stomach with her long white fingers.
What?
Then slid them upwards between my bikini-clad breasts. Wait, I sputtered as her moist eyes
So
met
is this
mine.
just soft core, whatever the
She
fudge?
was
What the fudge is this, Kojima?
Somehow, I found myself captivated by this woman more than 10 years my elder. Hold still.
What is that supposed to mean?
She whispered in my ear. I nodded silently, unable to refuse. My body went limp, motionless, as if in a trance. Gently, carefully, she rubbed the lotion all over my entire body.
What is this?
I
This
shouldn't
is like...
have enjoyed it. And yet, I could not help myself. For a moment, I was spellbound.
Okay, girl.
That woman is dangerous. I had better watch myself.
Oh my god, what is this? Like, what the hell? We don't want what the fudge randomly moaning into the freaking cassette. Like, Paz, we're fudging, relax, Jesus. Am I old enough to hear this?
Protecting one's health is an important part of any agent's job. But despite my best efforts, I have caught a cold.
The only kind of smut I want in my Metal Gear Solid is Kaz and Snake making out.
Now that I think about it, Mother Base's numbers are on the rise, with soldiers coming from all different places and backgrounds. It is no wonder then that sooner or later someone would bring in a virus. That said, what I have got is just a common cold. The medical team said I'd need a few days rest, so I've been restricted to my room and put on bed rest. I thought I'd gotten used to not having anyone around to relate to, but at times like these, being alone is just miserable. All I could do was lay there and stroke Nuke's back, trying to take my mind off how bad I felt. Nuke just sat there, not making a sound.
The cat she thinks she hates.
But I did have visitors. Amanda and Chico, Huey, Cecile, Miller, and a few of the soldiers I've become relatively close to. Amanda made me a soup with herbs she said were good for a cold. Miller told me to take it easy. I will sing you a lullaby, he said, then broke out a guitar and sang some incomprehensible song in Japanese. I did not need to understand the lyrics to know he is an awful singer. Then he said, "You know what is good for a cold? Suppositories. Here, I'll show you." He began to take off his pants, so I threw my tissue box at him to make him go away. Then Strangelove showed up, saying she had some miracle Indian cure. It has got eucalyptus extract, she said. It works best if you rub it into your chest. And then she tried to take off my night.
Is this why you guys wanted me to listen to these damn tapes? What is happening, chat? You can listen to this kind of stuff in your own damn time. Holy! Rico, thank you for the follow, and Share Bear. What in the hell? This is not lore.
I whacked her with my pillow, and I got rid of her. Chico brought me a little flower in a cup. It had been growing in a little bit of earth that probably found its way on board, stuck to something else. I found this on the deck. Here, you can have it. He tried to act nonchalant, but I am pretty sure he's got a crush on me. None of them understand. If they thought these little visits would cheer me up, they were wrong. Tonight, Snake himself came to my room. Like the rest, he believes I am just a schoolgirl and treats me as such. Why did you abandon your country? I asked him. Why create the MSF? Of course, I knew the answers already, but I wanted to hear it from him. As I had imagined, he was not exactly forthcoming. All he would say is that his country abandoned him because all he could do was fight. And that is why he needed the MSF, because that is all he is any good for. Then he said, "Fighting is the only thing I understand, but that does not mean I have got a grudge against those who believe in peace. I am not one of them, and I do not believe in peace. Conflict is in man's nature. We fight our enemies in order to survive." Maybe we are not so different after all, he and I. But that is exactly why I'm going to have to kill him.
Huh?
Or else he will have to kill me. When I stop and think about this wretched existence, being killed by a man like that suddenly does not seem like such a bad thing.
Damn. She's starting to change. Her icy heart is starting to melt.
Every month, Mother Base throws a party for all the soldiers whose birthdays fall in that month. There is something strange about a military organization having parties. Really though, it is just an excuse to drink and make noise. It is not easy to get alcohol in a fortress in the middle of the ocean. Most days they are training from dawn till dusk. They do not have time for things like drinking. That is why Snake and Miller came up with the idea to give everyone a chance to let loose. Obviously, a bunch of boors like that are not going to bother with blowing out candles on a cake. Rather, they sit there in a cloud of cigarette smoke, drink beer, eat meat, tell tasteless jokes, and swap crude insults about one another's hometowns. But it hardly ever breaks out into something serious. They talk up a storm, but they're just having fun. It is funny. You have got members of FSLN rubbing shoulders with the UCLAs, people who once would have considered the other mortal enemies. I wonder if that is what makes Big Boss so popular. In leaving their countries behind, they leave their hatred for other countries too. Miller seemed a little protective of me. Hope they're not being too crude, he said. But soon enough, he too was drunk. He yelled, "Come here and take a look at the real Kazuhira Miller." Then dropped his pants and mooned everybody. The other soldiers burst.
Why is Kaz always dropping his damn pants?
Laughing. I have never seen such a crude, ridiculous party before. And yet, all these people, laughing and acting the fool. Is this what they call peace? For some reason, I began to think about all that has happened since I came here. Fishing with Chico, cooking with Amanda and Cecile, playing soccer, having visitors when I caught a cold. When I stop and think about it, my time here has been the most peaceful of my life. But that is about to end. I cannot imagine he will be willing to negotiate. It seems I am to fight the legendary Big Boss. I do not know if I'll be able to beat him. But if I have to choose between death and defying Cypher, I will gladly choose death. The thought of dying does not scare me. But if I disobey my orders, the fear and despair awaiting me will be far worse than anything I can imagine. It was Cypher who took me in as an orphan, gave me food and a place to live. His orders may have been unreasonable, but I will never repay my debt entirely. It seems I have no choice. I must fight this man. I must fight Snake.
But she's starting to have good feelings for the people around her, which is interesting.
Do you know Miller, Snake's right-hand man?
Yeah, he's
Apparently
always dropping
he's
his
got
pants.
at least one serious weakness.
Girls.
He is an insatiable womanizer.
I know.
He does not bother me. Most likely because he considers teenagers off limits.
Good. Thank you.
But he has hit on every single one of the few female soldiers here at Mother Base. They ought to be telling him where to stick it, but end up falling for it so easily. I think some of it stems from the fact that he is actually not that bad looking. Anyway, today, that nasty habit got him in trouble. He and Snake got into one of their rare fights, and I was there to see it.
What are they fighting about?
They burst out of the showers, completely naked, trading punches. I am no child. The sight of a naked man does not make me blush. But this was something else. "Maybe this'll teach you," Snake yelled as he slammed his fists into Miller's chest. I heard later that apparently he'd been two-timing someone, and that same someone had gone to Snake with her troubles. As I see it, it is her own fault for letting herself be deceived like that.
Girl, shut the fudge up. A, that's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. B, Snake is a nice man. Snake is like, don't two-time people. That's wrong, Kaz.
If she is too dumb to see through Miller's lies, then she got what she deserved. But this was not the first time it had happened, or the second, and Snake read Miller the riot act. Miller argued back, and what began as a shouting match turned into a fist fight. "You son of a bitch," Miller yelled as he swung. "Not bad," said Snake, smiling, "but not good enough." And then he was back on the offensive. They had already been at it pretty hard in the showers, and their bodies were covered with bruises. Both of these men had been...
What were they beating? Why were they beating each other so bad?
For war. Their bodies, deadly weapons. They were each bleeding from a dozen places.
Brother.
All this from a fist fight. Even so, it was far less gruesome than if they had given it their all. It was obvious that one of them would be dead were they fighting for real. Miller took another swing, yelling, "Try this then!" Snake parried, then responded in kind. But I could tell he was not aiming for anything vital. "You are one tough bastard, boss," Miller muttered. A smile crept across his face as he caught his breath. And then they went right on fighting. Blood and sweat flew off their glistening bodies. It was combat without hatred or hostile intent. I had never seen violence like this before. And yet, it was more than just a friendly tussle. They were utilizing every technique they knew. It was not a sporting match. They were not playing by the rules. How could they keep this up? At last, the two men tired themselves out, and the bizarre scene came to an end. They looked at each other's battered bodies, and then burst out laughing, embracing and congratulating each other on a good fight. It all seemed so idiotic. I still cannot fathom such behavior. But somehow, I got the sense that for all his womanizing, Miller really only trusted one person, and that was Snake. There was no way I could ever come between the two of them. And at that thought, I began to feel as if I had lost.
So... Kaz is a womanizer because all he really wants in life is Snake. That's what I got from that. And that they beat each other in the showers.
All of Mother Base is preparing for a festival. Since Snake and his soldiers spend so much time fighting, they are setting aside one day a year for peace and relaxation. I do not know all the details, but apparently that is what Snake and Miller decided. These soldiers love the idea, of course. There is so little fun to be had here that everybody looks forward to events like these. That is all well and good, but somehow I got roped into getting on stage. "Come on, we even both have peace in our name," said Miller. "And Zadarnov, that old Ruski's name, has something to do with peace too, right? Hey, as long as we're having a day of peace, we ought to get an act together. The 3-Piece Band." I thought he was joking. He then proceeded to share his idea without bothering to check with me. And now, I am slated to sing. Apparently, he had heard me on the deck one day, and since then he's wanted to form a band. Everybody's looking forward to it, so there is no way for me to back out now. I have never done anything like this, but it does feel kind of nice to know that people are looking forward to it. I mean, it cannot be any worse than Miller's singing. But modifications to Zeke are already finalized, and I must complete my mission. Betray Cypher now, and I will face a fate far worse than death. Still, there's no need to put things in motion just yet. What difference would it make to just wait a little while longer? A whole day of peace. The mission can wait until after that. Can it not? I know I am only delaying the inevitable. When the day comes, one of us will have to die. Snake or me. But still, if I could just come up with some way to stall Cypher, at least until our day of peace. When did I start having thoughts like this? My cover is blown. They know nothing of Cypher or my true objective. But they know I am a spy. There is no more time left. I must act now. I must complete my mission. How did it come to this? All I wanted was 3 more days. Just 3. Miller's already finished writing the song. It is called Love Deterrent. It is about a girl who cannot express her true feelings. I have been practicing. I am no pro, but I was pretty sure I would do a decent job. And now this. Cypher found out that Zeke was complete. He must have someone inside Mother Base besides me, spinning his tightly wound web of control, leaving no room for individual will. Typical.
Typical.
When they found out Zeke was complete, I was ordered to execute the operation immediately. If I was going to enjoy just one day of peace, I had to ensure the plan could not move forward. I tried to sabotage Zeke. I thought by damaging the drive system, they would have no choice but to delay their plans. I waited until midnight, and then snuck into the hangar. There would be trouble if it looked like sabotage. I selected one of the drive system's load-bearing parts and carefully worked to warp its shape. The leg's drive system requires a high degree of precision to operate. Even the smallest deviation would have done it. Then, Chico walked in. Maybe it was one of those nights where he could not sleep. In any case, he saw me, panicked, and took off running. It would have been easy to kill him, but I could not. I know he likes me. It is not as if I would ever have an interest in a child like him, but I could not pull the trigger. Not at him, not in the back. Will he tell them? Or is there a chance he will keep it a secret? Protect me? No. He knows now. Knows I am not who he thought I was. He ran without even questioning what I was doing. There is no chance he does not know. And soon, all I have built here will end. And if Cypher has another agent among them, if he finds out I tried to sabotage Zeke, this place will no longer be my heaven. Then it is settled. I make my move now. Chico walked in before my sabotage was complete, so Zeke should still be operational. It might not run at full speed or power, but I do not have time to fix that. Without Zeke, I do not have a chance in hell of winning. I must act fast before Chico sounds the alarm. I knew it would come to this. I just did not think it would be so soon. It is time, Zeke. Metal Gear Zeke. Activate.
Interesting, interesting. I mean, as suspected, she over time changed how she was feeling. Hello, Kirklow. And, hello, Captain Chaos. But she still went through with it, and so for that, she is an enemy to us and did betray us and all of that. But yeah, I didn't catch some of that. Can we replay the tapes? Go back in the VOD. We're gonna play the game now. But yeah, I would just want to look at the menu now. Map. So I want to go here.
Marker placed. Marker removed. Marker placed.
Alright, so I want to go there. And here's some dudes.
Please select a landing zone.
Cool. Alright, cool. And now I can finally play my game. Let's freaking go. Oh yeah, the game. Yeah, the game. Which we're still on the very first part you start. Alright, here we go. The woman's voice you can hear on your map is the woman who sings Heaven's Divide, Donna Burke. Really? That's cool. Alright, let's see. Wait, what? How am I already messing up? Girl, I suck. How do you switch your weapon in this game again? They changed it.
A gun with a suppressor generates less noise, meaning there's next to no chance of it giving away your presence.
Is is not the buttons. How do you change your gun? D-pad? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Silent pistol. So these are real. This is my only... Wait, what the hell? Thank you. So I have night goggles. I should definitely have on or off. Okay, yeah, cool. Alright. Sorry, I'm still learning the controls. This is a new game, so I have to learn the controls now. And I'm gonna crawl my way there and hope that this guy cannot see me crawling because he caught me so fast. I use Mayron makeup, oil makeup, just or water based actually. Just makeup.
To climb an obstacle, press the action button.
The action button is Y. That too. So can I climb this and then knock that guy out? Is the question. I don't know what the button is for CQC yet, but we will figure that out. Oh, he's dead! Oh, frig. Does he drop things like in the other games? Shake him. Drop something! No, I don't think he's gonna drop anything. But he has... Oh, he drops things just like regular, like a regular person. Like in a regular video game. I see. See you later, dude. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh, is he dropping stuff? Why is there so many weapons up here? What the hell? Bro, what is happening? I just want to drop this man. I'm picking things up and putting them down. Drop! Drop! B! Drop! Okay, having the pickup button and the drop and pickup button... Okay, that is very confusing. I'm trying to put down the dead guy. I'm not trying to swap the weapon 1,001 times. Oh my god. Okay, I see now. I'm just re-picking something up over and over again. Okay, so I have this is a rifle. Okay, or what is this? They're the same gun, I think. Well, MRS-4 versus an AM rifle type 69. Girl, I don't know nothing about no guns. I really could not tell you anything. But this has a suppressor, and this is just this guy's gun, so I just probably won't take this. I just want to check it out one more time. Yeah, I'm going to keep my gun because it has a suppressor on it. But I just was trying to figure out how to frick to put that guy down. That took forever. Alright, cool. I'm keeping this though. Then again, I'm Big Boss now. I can kill things now. I'm lethal now. I'm not Solid Snake. I'm not the good guy. I'm a good guy, but I'm not a good guy, you know? How do I get in here, huh? Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Oh, okay.
Head east to the old prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid.
This is awesome. I'm afraid that guy's gonna see me up there. This is awesome. Hi, Zelnira. Welcome in. This is a PS3 game? Cool. This is awesome. That guy's gonna see me. There's no way he doesn't. When the guy saw me before, it like slow motioned and I was able to aim directly at him. That was kind of insane. This is super smooth. I wonder if I'm supposed to explore this whole camp.
Contact me if you need advice.
Oh, quick. Is there a car coming? Oh my gosh. I am really bad at stealth. I just remembered. Awesome!
Bodies of enemies somewhere out of sight.
Awesome! I'm keeping my weapon, damn it. Awesome! Can I shoot this and then everything goes on fire?
Got a shooter!
Oh, what happened to my suppressor?
CP, this is Delta 2.
I just wanted to see something. I just wanted to see something.
This is CP. Understood. All units on alert. The enemy's hiding somewhere. Find them.
Your tranquilizer gun.
My suppressor's on. No! No! That is so freaking sick. Oh frick! Oh frick!
So your suppressor is worn out.
My
That gun won't be
suppressor's
as
worn
loud as
out.
any other now.
Gotcha.
If you have to shoot, be careful.
You're still alive?
This is CP. Understood. Take defensive position and locate the sniper. Out.
I'm not a sniper. I don't have a sniper. I have a pistol and a rifle. Don't get it wrong if you're gonna try to identify me. The frick?
CP, this is Delta 2. We've arrived on the scene. Checking the area. Over.
This is so cool.
Keep your eyes open. Out.
What just happened to my controller? That was weird. I'm almost there. I wonder if you can CQC. I'm too afraid to. No, not hostile. Damn, this thing doesn't work good. This works terribly. I'm going lethal from now on. Run! Hide in the cacti!
Prison area. The targets are there.
They can't see me, I'm in cactus. There's something behind. What the hell? What the? My screen gets like burned when I'm getting shot at. There's no way. Oh God. I'm gonna have to shoot this whole camp. there. This game is so crazy. It's like very much more action-y than the rest. Am I safe? Let me hide up here for a little while.
CP, this is Zulu 4. The enemy got away. Starting a search now. Over. This is CP. Understood. Don't let them get the drop on you. Keep your guard up. Out.
I'm in the perfect hiding spot. This is way better than the cactus. Boss been working them glutes. I know. The suit does them justice. It really truly does. Smoke a cigar and listen to a few tapes. I've already listened to all the tapes. This is one of the best sandbox games in my opinion. Sandbox Games is the developer company. Are you leaving the eye patch off the stream? I've been lurking a bit. If you explained before, then I missed it. I'm just putting it on and off whenever I want. If everybody is dead, technically nobody saw anything. True. Hi, Chi-Chi. The graphics are amazing. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Sandbox refers to open world. Oh. Look at this rat. This is an open world game. Can I climb up this and then climb over the fence? No. I need a way in. Gotta find a way in somehow.
CP, this is Zulu 4. No sign of the enemy. We're calling off the search. Over.
We're calling off the search. He went home.
Stay alert. Don't let him get the drop on you. Out.
The enemy went home. He gave up. We spooked him. Chico!
It's dangerous to try and contact the target. Wait for the enemy to stand down.
Hide. Tactical espionage massacre. Listen, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this kind of game.
CP, this is Delta 4. Hostile got out of sight. Searching now. Over. This is CP. Understood. Search every corner. They gotta be around here somewhere.
No one will think to look for me here.
They're standing down. Make contact with the target.
Guys, I'm amazing. I'm so good at this game. Chico.
Chico. Chico.
Chico. Throw something at him.
Chico, it's me.
No! No! Go away! Go away!
Move me out of here, please.
Get off me! Get off!
Chico, keep it down.
Go away!
Right over here. Hey, you gotta let me out. You let me out, no! Stay here.
Get off me! Get off!
Why is he doing this? Chico, it's me.
Calm down. Calm down. Don't fight it.
Is he trying to knock him out? Oh my god. Why is he... What is going... Is he hypnotized? Traumatized? Brutalized? Terrorized? What is going on?
I got Chico.
And Boss?
Not here.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Is Chico able to walk?
Hold on.
There's some sort of incision in his chest. He's got a tracker on his foot.
Not gonna happen.
You'll have to carry him out then. Okay, boss, change your plans. Haul Chico over to the rendezvous point.
Okay.
We'll get Posse's whereabouts out of him once he's calmed down.
Okay. Damn.
Mission info has been updated.
I've marked the RV on your map. Okay, now carry Chico there.
The map has been updated.
My map? My map has been updated. Got it. Sure.
Someone in there. What do you plan on doing?
I'm just gonna let him free. Oh, you can't walk. Oh. They can't walk. They're That's awkward. When you're trying to be a hero, but realize you're kind of just swinging a tasty piece of like warm bread in front of a starving victim, and they can't eat it because their mouth is broken or something. That's what we were just doing, essentially.
Once you don't end up head first in the ocean.
I'm not gonna go in the ocean. You guys hear that? What the hell?
The RV
Oh,
is just a
Chico,
little further.
he's awake. He's crying. Oh, they killed her.
Great. You reached the RV. Put the target down for a minute. How's he doing?
I don't know. I just fucking lopped him on the ground. I'm like, boom.
Chico, where is Posse?
Are you okay, brother?
She's dead.
When was this recorded?
She's dead.
Damn. Imagine someone killing your lover or someone you love, and then giving you a tape of them being murdered on it.
Okay, now use your iDroid to call the chopper for pickup.
Call the chopper.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Is it okay if
Roger
it
that
lands on
chopper
us?
request. It's headed your way now.
Bus!
On your feet.
Okay.
Chico was taken out of his cage. Did he leave the tape recording while he was being moved? Posse might be up ahead. I hear vehicles. And a flag.
Must be near the heliport. A gate. Chico left the tape on record while he was being moved. Try using what you hear to find Paz. If you're still not sure, listen to the tape again. If you want to continue the mission, move away from the job.
Oh.
What's wrong, boss? Mission abort?
Oh shoot, I don't know how to move away from it. Oh, I leave. Okay, bye. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. No one's giving me like a clear direction.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Still no hostiles around here. We're standing down. Over. This is CP. Understood. All fire teams, return to your posts. Out.
Can I take this guy home with me?
But just don't forget the targets.
I'm your mom now. Yeah, I came to rescue you. Where's my helicopter?
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
He's probably the worst enemy of the U.S. Terrorist? Who? You have to interrogate soldiers to get intel on where to go? Okay. He wants his mommy. Well, he's been in prison and tortured, so I would probably want my mom too. Death Stranding, but the baby grew up? That's funny. I'm waiting for the helicopter. I would like, Falcon, whatever it's called for this game. Dude, how long does it take for the helicopter? Holy.
Keep your mind on the mission.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
Finally. Morpho is the name of the helicopter. It's like a...
This is Morpho, on station at LZ.
There.
If you want to continue the mission, move away from the chopper.
I saved that man. I'm a hero. And this is why Big Boss becomes a savior of a lot of people. I'm already feeling the energy. I'm already feeling why it's like everyone loves him, like Sniper Wolf and etc. Everyone loves the boss.
That's fine if he has some intel,
Hello.
I guess.
I'm saving people. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I got apples because I'm saving people. Apples for the hero. That's me. I'm the hero. Yeah, I'm giving up on finding Paz. I'm just gonna save a bunch of other people and play my own Metal Gear Solid 5. I don't know nothing about where Paz is, so I'm just gonna save all these men. Good night, Boko. I wonder if I can, like... I can leave people here and then order the helicopter after. That's my new goal. How are you liking the game's more dark tone so far? It is a lot darker, that's true. I like the game a lot so far. It's very different from the other Metal Gear Solids. Actually, it plays the most like 3. But apple. We picked a bunch of apples the other day. Oh, Zoe, welcome in, Raiders.
Another prisoner.
Everyone say hi to the
Looks like he's
Raiders.
alive.
Hi, Zoe. Hello, Raiders. Hi. Everyone say hi to Zoe and your Raiders. How was your stream? Yeah, I prefer them cut, Zelnira. We are doing well. We're currently playing Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero. And I have to figure out the game mechanics. I'm struggling a bit. This game is a lot more,
Can you get me to a phone? What are my family's voices?
She's building an army. Yes. What did you play today, Zoe? I grew up with an orchard and I miss fresh apples off the trees. Oh wow, that's so cool to grow up in an orchard. That's so nice. I'm sorry. But it's a good memory at least. Okay, I think it's just one guy left. The rest of the cages are empty. I'd hate to leave one person. It'd be kind of cruel. Alright, one guy left and we'll call the helicopter and save them. I love that snake and lockpick. That's really cool.
POW. That's fine if he has some intel, I guess.
Oh, you played Ditch Patch? Okay, I did not say Dick Patch. I said Dispatch, but the apple in my mouth made it sound weird. Dispatch.
It hurts.
I've seen a couple people playing
It
that.
hurts all over.
It looked interesting. Did you like it? Yeah, blame the apple. Nobody said anything. I just wanted to make it clear. Yeah, Parky played it. I saw Parky play it earlier.
Please
Dispatch.
select a landing zone.
Do you guys think
Landing
that's gonna be
zone
game of the year? Hi,
Roger
Moo.
that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
It's very enjoyable. Honestly, it looks like Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, where you like put together teams to like dispatch them to places. It's like this game. I still think E3 will be game of the year. Yeah, but could it be nominated? Dispatch should be a TV show. Oh, is it like watching a movie? Good night, Dad.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
Death Stranding 2, yeah, it's a great one. It's made by Telltale devs. It looks like a superhero game.
This is Marco, on station at LZ.
It's like an interactive movie. That makes sense, because Telltale, they did, Walking Dead.
What's wrong, boss? Mission abort? If you want to
Walking Dead
Move away
games
from the chopper.
are fire. Yeah, people love them.
What's wrong, boss? Mission abort?
Okie dokies. So, chat has informed me that these red zones have been marked on my map post listening to the tape. So, what I thought initially was that you listen to the tapes and then you're blind and the game doesn't help you or assist you after that, and you kind of just like run around the map until you think you find something and look for her. But that's not true. So you run around the map and around the points of interest that have been marked on your map from the tape. And then when you get closer to points of interest, Kaz will alert you and be like, okay, this is what could have been on the tape. And so that is easier than what I thought. I thought they just wanted you to like just go find her from that tape. And that was confusing. That's not true. Okay? Okay. So, I'm going to go this direction. What is this last final location? Oh, that's when I died. I'm going to go this direction, but I'm going to go slow. And I'm going to utilize my binoculars more, because that's helpful. I'm going to utilize these so I can, like, identify where everyone is around me. Okay. We're big bossing it now. Yeah, and apparently you can question guards in this game. Okie dokie. Is there anyone over here? Looks like there's a guy alone over here. I think I'm gonna take him out
Way
first.
to expose there. Find some cover and stick to it.
Oh my, there's actually a lot of dudes over here. I'm scared. He saw me? No, no! Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I messed up.
CP, this is Delta 6. Gunfire. No fix on the position. Over. This is CP. Understood. We are under attack. All units on alert.
Oh geez, I tried. It's okay. That's okay. Alright, well. Oopsie. It looks okay. We're just on alert. Is there a guy up there? No. Not up there. He got in the way of Katie's bullets. There's nothing she could have done to stop it. Oopsie. Oh wait, that might be... Well, you know, sometimes in life...
Target an enemy. First, grab him.
Some get to live and some get to die. I'm a tank. I am a tank. I am a tank. Don't be afraid of getting a few bullets. I am a tank. you guys die. I'm sorry. It's just the way of things. Sorry, I'm dying. I can't let you guys live. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to do this. Oh! Uh-oh. I died. I have to do that again.
Boss, what happened?
It's more fun when you beat this game as the Doom Slayer. Just killing everything, plowing everything down.
You're way too exposed there. Find some cover and stick to it.
I failed so many times my first playthrough. Well, I relate.
Your binoculars are equipped with a directional microphone. You should be able to listen in on whatever they're pointed at.
I'm so locked in. I'm being quiet because I'm locked in. You got this, big boss. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh no, I wanted to.
First, grab him.
Spit it out.
There are guys posted at these positions.
It's been updated.
What? Wait, I'm sorry. I pressed this. Here we go. This guy's coming. He's coming. Go. Okay. Doing great, thank you. I'm moving slowly. I'm moving very slowly. Hi, Tango. Everyone's had a Tango. I don't know how to get closer without getting caught. see that? Did you see that? You can throw empty mags? I did see that. Is that for like getting people's attention?
You should try listening in on those soldiers. Even casual chatter could reveal something in a place like this.
They're not really talking about anything.
Find Paz and bring her back here.
You're stealthing good?
You can use your iDroid to check all sorts of operational data. The map, objectives, the target's locations. It'll help a lot if you let it.
Okay. So, this is the landing zone. Maybe I go check out the other one.
Keep in mind that time doesn't stop while you use the iDroid. You can even move around while using it, but pay attention to your surroundings.
I wonder if this is possible to go in here.
That's the admin building. Watch your corners.
It's possible. It's possible. That's funny. Yeah, it auto-saved in here, so I'm going the right direction. Soldier there. Soldier there. Okay. Camera. Definitely don't want to get caught by that. I don't have any char grenades. And that's what it's called. Oh no. Can I ride this? Woo! What's up? It's me, Big Boss. I have a delivery. You're dead. Yeah, try me. You're so lucky.
Don't push yourself. Fall back to a safe position.
I don't know how to get out of the car. Oh. Bye. That was fun. I go in here? This looks like a safe position.
CP, this is Delta 9. Hostile got out of sight. Searching now. Over. This is CP. Understood. They can't have gotten far. Stay alert. Out.
I think I'm safe. I did it. I remember this mission now. I had so many failures here. Am I gonna have a lot of more failures? That rat looks tasty. It's tasty. Can you trank the rat? I don't want to. There's a body over here. She okay? She's definitely not okay, Katie. Shut up. That was pretty good. Thank you. Thank you, Master Blaster.
Pass. Pass.
We gotta get you to a chopper zone.
Boss, get Pass onto the helicopter.
Come on, Pass. Shh, shh. You can't. Shut up, Pass. You can't make noise.
Hey, shouldn't the guy doing the check have been here by now?
Shoot, I have 2 of those left. How can I get us out of here?
Pain is an illusion. Pain is in the mind.
You alright? CP, this is Delta 4. Still no hostiles around here. We're standing down. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stand down. CP, this is Zulu 6. Still no hostiles around here. We're standing down. Over.
Go ahead and call the chopper. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They can try to shoot.
Target confirmed dead. Mission failed.
We got the checkpoint. Oh, good. Nice body armor. No.
Go ahead and call the chopper. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They could try to shoot down the chopper.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Snake, that area is a hot zone.
Yeah, and? Yeah! Metal Gear. Good job. Fight Metal Gear with Metal Gear.
Firearms weapon too. Check the pause screen for details.
Wait, how? Wait, I'm trying, I don't know how. LB, oh, wait.
Watch yourself. Fall back to a safe position.
That's too hard. We're gonna have to do something else. We're gonna have to think of a different solution. That's too hard. That's too hard. You fight the tank head on?
Go ahead and call the chopper.
Well, yeah.
Keep an eye out for nearby.
Solid Snake taught me that that's what you're supposed to do.
Enemies. They could try to shoot down the chopper.
And Peace Walker, that's true. I've played too many games where... Solid Snakes have mega guns? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have mega guns.
Please select landing zone confirmed.
Oh, thanks,
Boss, are you
Elmira.
sure about this?
Thank you. I washed it today. He has mega buns. Buns and dies. Morpho, put the chopper down here, right next to all the dudes with machine guns. It's bold. It's yeah, we can do this. It's gonna come, right? It's coming? This is basically the reason why the Eagles didn't carry the Fellowship of the Ring straight to Mount Mordor. They'll get shot on sight. Yeah, be quiet, Paz. Stop. Thank you, Gigi. Is it gonna come?
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
The peaceful music it plays. No one noticed that, right?
This is Morpho, on station at LZ. This is Morpho. I'm taking fire. Some damage to chopper. Making forced landing. This is Morpho. I'm hit. She's taking heavy damage. Target on the chopper. Get out of there.
gonna make it? We made it! Let's go! Clear the Ground Zero's mission. We made it! We made it! Whoa. Just don't look at that, okay? Just... We made it! We made it! We made it! Let's go! That was so hard. Oh my gosh, it took me so long to get used to that.
Snake! Snake!
Medic!
Oh.
She's rigged. Damn it, we were set up!
We gotta get it out. No time for anesthetic. We have to open her now.
Hold her down. Hold her down!
Poor Chico, traumatized. Okay, close up. No, no! Is it a bomb?
Keep her gut in.
Keep her gut in. He came up with nothing? Help her! Sew that girl back up the fudge! Pressure!
Breathing stable, no active bleeding. She's clean, I'm closing her up.
Oh my...
Hold her still.
Oh my...
It's gotta be a continuous
No
surgery.
active bleeding?
Control tower.
How?
441. All hummingbirds are on the wing. We'll shake hands, then head back to the cage. Boss, you got a call. Boss, can you hear me?
What's up, Huey?
Our guests are right on time. Document destruction and hangar decontamination are complete. AFVs have been stowed away, and Zeke's on the seafloor along with a nuke. Everyone's got their story straight. The guided tour will be wrapped up by the time you get home.
Great.
Make me proud.
By the time they leave, I'll have the IAEA praising us as the poster boys for world peace. Out. Tower, this is Morpho 1. Do you copy? Can't get through. The link seems fine, but...
Snake loves opening that door. Can we get him a window? Wait, what? sorry? God! I did in Peace Walker for this. All the men, all the facilities, all the R&D, all the intel collected, gone.
The inspection was nothing but a smokescreen. I heard explosions, then... They played us like a damn fiddle! Give it back! This isn't right, that was ours! We built it, damn it!
We did! It took all of Peace Walker!
You spying bitch!
No, Kaz. No, Kaz. Kaz, we have literally nothing
Come on,
right now.
start talking, bitch!
She's like
get up and start
incapacitated.
talking!
Oh. Damn, she can walk?
Bob, there's...
It's all right, we got it out.
There's another in my...
Smoke from the disaster was visible from the coastline. The media blamed money-minded private militias, and scandal followed when the U.S. was fingered as one of the organization's top clients. In response, the Secretary of Defense publicly stated that neither the U.S. nor allies had any hand in the incident. Reports have suggested that the IAEA inspectors visited the site. However, the UN and the IAEA insist that no such inspection took place. Other countries among organizations' long list of clients avoid comment altogether. The casualty figure is uncertain. There are no known survivors. However, in the moments prior to and following the incident, several unidentified military helicopters were sighted.
Your favorite song? Nicola, Bart, Immigrants wrongly executed. But their deaths served as a message to others. That ours is a society that murders the innocent. Do you too believe your sacrifice will change the world?
There will There will never be another series that is this insane. Bro. I'm so serious, like, playing these games, like, this is just the prologue. That's what I'm saying, like, this is the amount of, dude, there's just layers to this. There's layers to this, bro. The layers of emotion and depth, it's, oh my god, it's insane. Like, I watch it and, like, I see that happen and I see her get up and I'm like, I know what she's about to do. And just, there's so much to it. Like, there's just so much to it. Like, playing Peace Walker and being introduced to Chico for the first time and seeing the trauma that kid is now going to be going through, and being introduced to Kaz and he's so silly, and seeing him as Miller for the first time in Metal Gear Solid, and then knowing what happens to him, but still having this experience with him and seeing his emotions, what he went through in life. No, like, these are real people. And, like, there's no game. Seriously, I truly feel like this is masterful work. Like, maybe I am being way too glazy right now. Maybe I'm blowing too much smoke up Kojima's butt, but I genuinely, there is not another series I have played. Series. There have been games. Red Dead 2, Final Fantasy X. There have been games that have impacted me strongly. Even Mass Effect, God of War, but not this much and this consistently with this many games. Like this is a world that is impactful, and it's all it matters. And that's why everyone is always like, well, are you gonna play this? Well, you gotta play this to play that, because there's layers to this crap. There's layers to this, and it's genuinely experience. I feel like really lucky to get to experience. Like, I'm watching this cutscene, and I'm like, I am so lucky.
Cypher's been in hiding
Okay,
ever since his grand
hold on.
experiment. No one's seen him in years. All we hear are orders delivered by proxy. Except you. You met with him, face to face, in order to contact Big Boss. Tell me where he is. Where is Cypher? Where is Zero? I've never known choice. Where I was born, the language I speak, I've never had the freedom to choose for myself. But you, right now, are free. Do as you will.
This will save Big Boss.
It may.
Will you really kill Zero for me?
Not for you.
All right. Zero is...
Damn. Now he's beat up. Thank you guys for sticking with me, even though I'm still getting like used to. I always like when I take a break from stealth games, I need a minute to get back into it. So, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and yeah, it means a lot. Just that kind of support, but also just the support to watch these streams with and hang out with me while I play this game. It's really awesome to be surrounded by people who love the game so much. So thank you guys so much for all the follows and the subs and the lurking and the chatting and the support. I really appreciate it. I'll be back on Monday. I don't stream on Sundays. I'll be live Monday at 6:30 p.m. EST. So if you guys want to watch more Metal Gear Solid 5, I'll be doing that on Monday. And I'm really excited. And yeah.